the change makers, and we have all the solutions within the African youth that are sitting in this room and others represented. And so when you see them up on this stage, please give them some love and give them some encouragement, because they are doing something, all right? Up next, we are going to call upon Cleanville. A round of applause for Cleanville. 5 minutes for your pitch and exactly 4 minutes for the judges. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Zuka Tsagao. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Cleanville. At Cleanville, we're tackling one of the most pressing challenges of our time, which is waste management, particularly plastic wastes. Through our solution called We Collect, we're not only managing waste, but also transforming how cities, businesses, and the community engage with the environment through smart waste collection system. Now, my background is in electrical and computer engineering. I've also used to work as a software developer, so you probably ask yourself why I'm here in this picture. So let me tell you just a bit about how my life turned into trash. I grew up in Addis, the capital city of Ethiopia, but I've never noticed this. This was actually 1 kilometer away from me. And about 2018, there is this news about this landfill actually being collapsed and causing the deaths of over 100 people. It was actually striking for me because this is almost near the place that I grew up in. Therefore, I started asking why this mountain of rubbish is happening and whether it's happening anywhere else around the world. And I found out that in Mozambique, the same tragic incident had happened and more than 20 people have lost their life. The more I was looking into this, it was actually striking. Only 3 months earlier, in Kampala, the capital city of Uganda, similar mountain of rubbish had collapsed and many have lost their life, and plastic waste counts the most. Similar waste management issues in Kenya, Nigeria, and all over the continent. And when we see the bigger picture, our world produces 300 million tons of plastic waste annually, a weight equivalent to the entire human population. And about 2050, it's estimated that this number is going to be tripled. Lots of you have heard of the word recycling and waste management many times. But has it actually worked? Is recycling working in today's day and age? And out of the 300 million tons, only 9% is recycled. And in Africa, we generate 48 million tons of plastic waste annually, of which only 12% is recycled. Insufficient supply of plastic waste has been a bottleneck for recycling companies, despite their high recycling capacity. And bottling companies around the world have been struggling to offset their plastic footprint in the environment due to lack of efficient recovery system. And lack of community engagement worsens the situation, leaving vast number of recyclable plastics unrecycled. Therefore, at Cleanville, throughout our research, we found out that there must be 2 things to be successful to make people care and recycle and dispose plastic waste properly. The first one is changing people's behavior and knowledge towards proper waste disposal and waste segregation. Second one is, what do they get in return? So we created a system called We Collect, a smart, tech-enabled waste collecting platform which rewards people for disposing plastic waste properly and collecting plastics together. Citizens, business, and the community will be rewarded for sorting and collecting their plastic waste and get rewards in return through the integration we had with mobile money. And business, on the other hand, will be able to offset their plastic footprint on the environment through our certified plastic crediting system. Therefore, by streamlining the process of waste management and recycling through technology and community engagement, we're not only promoting environmental sustainability, but also we empower women and youth by offering them valuable job opportunity on the waste management sector. The global market size of plastic waste management is a $42 billion industry, and in Africa, it's a $9 billion industry. Our initial focus is in Rwanda. In Rwanda, with more than 200,000 tons of plastic waste annually, the market size is estimated to be 35 million. In less than 3 months, we managed to collect 37,000 kilograms of plastics only from 19 users of our system. But the part that excites me the most is the impact we're making. The community that were once overwhelmed with plastic waste will now be part of a bigger solution. Business who struggle to offset their plastic footprint will now be part of bigger solutions through our certified plastic crediting system. And our business model is simple and effective. We're not trying to boil the ocean. We collect plastic, we sell it to the recycling companies, and we offer plastic credits for bottling companies. We have a bold ambition of collecting 1 million tons of plastic waste in the next 5 years and reducing 10,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide emission, with a goal of offsetting 5 million tons of plastic waste in credit by the end of the decade. But this isn't only about plastic waste management. It's also about job creation. It's also about sustainability and empowering the community. We've made a financial projection for the next 5 years. And what sets us apart from the existing method of collecting unsegregated waste and dumping it in the landfill is we engage with the community directly through reward-based approach. Our app-based approach simplifies the waste collection and sorting from the source. And we are among a few companies in Africa actively exploring plastic crediting. Cleanville has been recently recognized as one of the top 10 circular economy startups here in Rwanda by Impact Hub Kigali. We've also managed to partner up with other African organizations, including our project developer XMS from South Africa. The heart of Cleanville is our dedicated team of environmentalists, technologists, and business professionals. We believe we can scale this solution across the continent and make Rwanda the hub for Africa's carbon and plastic crediting market. We bootstrapped our operation with $10,000 investment from Jaziri. Today we're seeking for $150,000 for 10% of our company. With your support, we believe we can scale the solution and build the infrastructure needed to expand our operation across Uganda, Kenya, and Ethiopia. Join us on our circularity movement. Thank you.
Congratulations, Cleanville. Thank you so much. Thank you for your presentation, judges.
Thank you for a great presentation. My question is more around your market. So looking at your revenue projections, plastic crediting is going to be a substantial part of that. So who's currently buying that in Rwanda? I saw you hired like $10 million as the current market in Rwanda for plastic credits. And also I was concerned within your team, you don't have any expert in crediting, whether within your team or advisors. So how do you plan to address that gap when your revenue completely depends, almost completely depends on the crediting?
Thank you for that question. So how plastic crediting works is we are the asset owners. We plastic collectors will work as collecting the plastic and we'll be the asset owners of the plastic. Our partner in South Africa called XMS, who has over a decade of experience on carbon crediting, is the one who's developing the project for us. So they're going to be the one who's responsible of selling the plastic credit we have on the international market. So we will be able to sell our credits, the plastic we collected here in Rwanda or any other African countries in the international market.
Good morning, everyone. So let's try this again. Yesterday, I did not share the sound, and so hopefully I'm doing it right today. So we're going back to the pitch of Cleanville. And I didn't want to stop it, make interruptions during his pitch. It's 5 minutes. So we're at the end here, and I'll go back to what I was saying yesterday, which is, what are you selling? Is there a market for it? And when you're fundraising, we also have to look at the valuation of your company. So he has actually said exactly what I was touching on yesterday, which is they are selling credits and they want to sell it on the international market. And what I was saying yesterday is, his company did not win during this event. And I think the simple reason is, here we have the audience and his initial investors. Where are they? That's the end. Okay, I think if anyone has watched my video yesterday, you know what I'm about to say. The problem is that he is just pitching to the wrong audience. Excuse me. And and I know this because, so there's a picture of his initial investors. I think they're all based in South Africa. Well, let's see. Maybe with a little patience here, I might.
Return. So we created a system called We Collect. A smart, tech-enabled waste collecting platform will now be part of a bigger solution. Business who struggle to offset their plastic footprint will now be part of bigger solutions through our certified plastic crediting system. And our business model is simple and effective. We're not trying to boil the ocean. We collect plastic, we sell it to the recycling companies, and we offer plastic credits for bottling companies. We have a bold ambition of collecting 1 million tons of plastic waste in the next 5 years, plastic crediting. Cleanville has been recently recognized as one of the top 10 circular economy startups here in Rwanda by Impact Hub Kigali. We've also managed to partner up with other African organizations, including our project developer XMS from South Africa. The heart of Cleanville is our dedicated team of environmentalists, technologists, and business professionals. We believe we can scale this solution across the continent and make Rwanda the hub for Africa's carbon and plastic crediting market. We bootstrapped our operation.
Okay, there we go. So this is the investing team. Okay, so they look like this. And so the reason why he didn't win on this particular pitch is that it's the wrong audience. And I'm just going to go Jasiri, see who owns Jasiri, because Jasiri, yep, spelled it correctly. I think this is it. Okay, so this is a nonprofit, which is already, I'm thinking, okay, the team. Okay, who's this person? Um, hmm. Experience. Starfish, standard. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so from corporate to nonprofit and more nonprofit. So all of these are tax deductible, I'm sure. So took the profits from banking and then went into nonprofit. And then we have more. Okay, so it's a little more diversified, but it's still nonprofit. Okay, so that's the South Africa team. Oh, that's the Rwanda team. Okay, and who's this lady? Aline. I like her name. What's Aline's background? Country director. Okay. Education, Christian University, University of Western Cape. Okay, that's South Africa. Master's degree. HR. This is a nonprofit. So nonprofit. This is also a nonprofit. Okay. Oh, Sengu? No, no, I thought we had the same last name. So, but I want to know who are the board members of Jaziri? This is Kenya, South Africa. Okay, maybe they're here. Okay. Any more in South Africa? Okay, let's see. Program design. Okay. Nonprofit cultivating entrepreneurial mindsets. I have some issues with this, but I'll go into my spiel later. Product strategy. How does anywho, let's move on. Consultant education. So this is again okay. Nonprofit, consultant. This is definitely nonprofit. And this is definitely nonprofit. Strategic direction for growth. Overseeing partnerships and product portfolios. Managing, okay, global relationships. Clients like WorldQuant, this is nonprofit in the US, and Cambridge. Business schools, that's education is nonprofit. Learning officer. Creative School of Business, head of product. So, okay, nonprofit again. Co-founder, head of product. What's this? This is nonprofit. Quirk Education. Quirk. Okay, so nonprofit again. And executive assistant, HR, product owner. Okay, so product owner. Can we hope that there's no nonprofit in her background? Okay. Nonprofit. And this is 6 years. You're product owner and 6 years. So 7 and 6, so that's 13 years in nonprofit. And what's this? Okay, Woolies Foods. And later the head of Long Life managed it. Okay, so this is actually in the for-profit industry, 5 years, 2005, 2010. Coordinated meetings and ensured the smooth running of my boss's office. Secretary. Okay. And then we have the education. So, um, hmm. Philanthropies. Okay, so okay, and then Norkson House. So I think this name is familiar. Is Norks, I think this is a Norway nonprofit also. Anywho, so your investors, 10,000 USD. How many people do I count here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And 17. Let's see. So 10,000 divided by 17, and I'm not even sure that everyone put in the same number, but 10 divided by 17. Okay, so each person put in about $600. And there are more than likely their background is nonprofit. So the only person that probably knows or that has an inkling in terms of is this profitable or not was the banker, the ex-banker, and actually once a banker, always a banker anyway. But he's not wearing his banker's hat. He's wearing a philanthropy hat. So that's different anyway. So, and I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen real quick here. Okay, so it makes sense that my friend here from Addis Ababa did not win on this pitch because backed by nonprofit, initial investors 10K, and then this goes back to the whole impact funding thing, which is not really a business enterprise. So it's impact funding is more like it is actually nonprofit funding, which is really not a business. Nonprofit funding entails donations. And so the mindset to get donations is really, I will help these people, I will help this village, I will help these young people. Whereas the business mind is, I have a customer, I will sell the customer this product and I will make this profit. So totally different mindset. However, he does have a product that he can sell, and the product is credits, plastic credits or green credits. And the only reason why that product actually exists is because somewhere, somehow, we are in a place where going green has been monetized by governments in the Western Hemisphere, which means that entrepreneurs in the Western Hemisphere see value in that. And so if there's value, then someone will buy it. It doesn't matter if in real terms the value is subjective. It's not objective. It's a subjective value. So if someone's going to buy it, good. So what I was able to do yesterday after I realized that, okay, my video, you can't even hear his pitch, but now we're correcting this issue. So you've heard the pitch. I was able to contact him on LinkedIn. And so we'll start a conversation. I will look at the pro formas. Hopefully, he'll be willing to share it with me. So what he needs to do is just sell his product to customers, and the customers are not in Rwanda, not in Africa. The customers are in the Western Hemisphere, and there are startups that want to get, they want these credits, they want these green credits. Why? Because it looks good on the portfolio, it looks good on the company profile. If you're a new startup, you're fundraising. One of the things, what makes you special? It's one of the questions. What makes you special? Why you as opposed to all of these other potential ventures that look really good? And you can say, well, not only are we providing this service, but also we actually invest. And again, when they say the word invest, it's not that they're investing. So when you invest in a nonprofit activity, which is really what impact investing is, it's more of a marketing stunt, which is fine. You know, um, use the whatever tools are available, and use them well. So we'll see how that goes. And so I would just wanted to correct that mistake of mine from yesterday. So if you're watching this video and you're interested in acquiring or partnering with with an impact activity in Africa, you can contact this person here. I do believe we're friends, or is it friends or connections? So I did connect with him yesterday. My connections. So I don't have a lot of connections because I prefer quality versus quantity. There he is. So this is his name. Here we go. So go ahead on LinkedIn, talk to him directly. If you're looking for someone to help you with your term sheets, contact me, and then we can see how we can work it out. And actually, I just realized I'm not sharing the screen. So what a morning. Okay, let's share the screen. So there he is, LinkedIn. This is him. So if you're a startup in the Western Hemisphere, you're looking to add something that makes you look special to investors, something that will add polish your image or enhance your image, contact him. He has credits to sell. And if you want to know exactly, if you just are joining this video now, find this video on YouTube, Youth Connect 2024. It's the first, he has a 5-minute pitch. So you have 5 minutes if you're looking for something worthwhile in terms of marketing. Okay. So let's go over the jobs that are on Upwork. And the reason why I want to go over this is because things are changing pretty quickly. I hope that everyone stays abreast of what is going on worldwide. And what happened yesterday is that there's going to be significant friction on account of the war in Ukraine. So what does this mean as an entrepreneur, wherever you're located? How is it going to affect the US economy? You can tell how things are going to go by the kind of jobs that are posted. And what I expect to happen is, as the European economy keeps going into, or as the recession in the eurozone continues not only in length but in depth, we're going to have an influx of requests for incorporation here in the US. That's for sure. So the entrepreneurs based mostly in Germany, I would say, are going to see how they can incorporate in the US so that they can get consulting gigs. So that they can consult with the government. That's just it's kind of like that's how I'm leaning towards. That's what I'm expecting to see. So far, nothing going on that shows that on Upwork, but again, I'm just anticipating the demand. Okay. Okay. We do have I have noticed though that there has been a lot of requests for incorporation. So export in US company tax for foreign company owners who don't live in the US. There's one right here. So let's see. The owners are not, okay, looks like there is some economic activity in the UAE. And, okay, owners in the Netherlands, that's the EU right there, and Colombia. All right. So here we go. That's one example. What else? Oh, well, there it is. Foreign companies storing inventory in US states, questions about filing. Hmm. I am betting that this foreign company is also in the EU. Why? Because energy prices have been going up, and because of what happened yesterday, November 19th, they're going to keep going up because um, if I am if we have a supplying so if we have a commercial relationship, I have a commercial relationship with you and you attack me, I probably am not going to um, continue my commercial relationship with you, right? So I'm not seeing energy prices going down in Europe for a while, at least for the next, I would say 5 years at least. Um, and so if energy costs are not going to go down in the near future, in the near term, that means that storing costs are going to stay high, which means that why would you store if you have anything to store, don't store it in the EU, store it in Asia, or if you can just ship it to America right off the bat, you can store it here because it would just be cheaper. Oh, there we go. Cyprus. Cyprus is in the EU. Okay, and then what do we have here? So that's okay. There we go. So again, and this is from yesterday. These folks here are looking for, so they specialize in complex US and international tax matters, offering innovative solutions to our diverse clientele. Okay, I'm betting that most of their clients are potential clients. So it looks like this is a new account. They're based in the EU. So it's not going to get better for the EU. Simple as that for a while. So if you're based in the eurozone, go to Diaspora Venture Capital. Okay, especially if you have a skill in in the sciences, engineering. We're going to need your consulting services. Why not? The market is going to be here, especially if the war effort ramps up on the US side. We're going to need, we'll need contractors. The show must go on. So go on Diaspora Venture Capital. I can incorporate an affiliate company here for you. It will cost you, how much do I have it on as right now? $300. I'm changing that. I'm going to change that to probably 10K. So today, yeah, I'll do that today. So if I was you, I would do this today. Hey, today, because I'm changing this price. Okay. You can reach me directly on WhatsApp right here. This is the number. Anywho, so this is if you're in the Eurozone, because doing business in Europe is not going to go well for you. Okay. It's not going to go well for a while. But if you still want to do that, that's fine. Yeah, it's a free world, or so we're told. Okay, and so I have a couple of articles here that I'm going to show you. So this is the Global Times. And if you are unsure about the economic landscape, I would read the Global Times regularly, look at the opinions. I'm sure there's an article here about, oh, there we go, the EU. How is the EU looking? Um, okay. This is good. This is good. Okay. Is there anything here that I can highlight real quick? Yeah. So the EU increasing dependence on the US for security. And this is, when did they write this? Was this before yesterday? Oh yeah. So this is before what happened yesterday. So it's not going to be rosy for a bit. And especially, I think I mentioned maybe in one video or two, that there's a new eurozone tax coming. Okay, so if you don't know, and if you're a business owner, Mario Draghi report, let's see. There we go. So read this report by Mario Draghi. Where is it? I don't want to download it, but there, and this report was done way this a month ago, or actually almost 2 months ago now. So going back to the Global Times, okay, I'm just gonna, okay. So, I want to see if they talk about the tax, incoming tax. Are they going to talk about it? Um, let's see. Well, go ahead and read the articles here. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so de-risking energy dependence on Russia. They're risking, okay, so this is so shooting yourself in the foot. But there's nothing about the new tax. Okay. I'm expecting it. I think it's going to happen. If you are unsure again about why you should incorporate in America, um, this is also a good website to kind of gauge what the bankers are thinking. And again, bankers are important because why? Remember how I want to say the main owner. So this person here, I don't know if he's the main owner, but I'm guessing he is. Banker. Okay. So bankers read this, okay? And they share their opinions. Is the German economy being overestimated or underestimated? Meh, it doesn't matter. Opportunities for German corporations. The opportunities are not in Germany right now. The opportunities are in the US. So incorporate in the US, contact me. Again, go to this website, Diaspora Venture Capital, and do that before I increase the price. Okay, so is there anything here? Okay, is there an opportunity here? Blah blah blah. Oh, there we go. They mentioned the Draghi report. Okay. Okay. Good. That's good. Okay, and they're going to rant about China, I'm sure. Long-term gas price outlook appears favorable for Germany. Sure, yeah. In 15 years, gas prices will be lower, but not in the next 5 years. But I want to see something that, if you combine this with the green energy transition. Okay, this is BS. Okay. A positive blah blah blah. Okay, so they know economic challenges. These challenges are not going to go away anytime soon. Okay? Is there anything else that I wanted to share? Nope, I don't think so. So again, if you are, let me stop sharing my screen here. Let's see. Okay, stop share. So again, if you are a startup in the Western Hemisphere and you're looking to add an asset, add a look to your enterprise, you can contact Cleanville Limited. Cleanville Limited. LinkedIn information is right here. And they will they will help you with marketing. Okay. So that's just an update from me today. And today is November 20th, 2024, 7:20 in the morning. So we will speak again soon. Have a great day.